welcome to the first episode of the FM20 BETA. We are Everton, which you probably guessed from the intro, to be fair. We've played a few games. We're currently sat in 10th in the league, but I'll look at the schedule first, just so you can see how we did. Pre-season was storming, absolutely storming, couldn't put a foot wrong. We maybe didn't play enough big teams, but I was very happy with the 2-0 for Baines over Hanover 96, and obviously we did okay in the Friendly Cup as well. But first game of the season against Brighton was 1-0. Could have been more, should have been better, but it wasn't a bad performance all round. We won, so I'll take the 3 points. But then we lost to Arsenal, not too surprising. Drew with Leicester, that was a tough one. When you actually consider, stats-wise we're about even, but nobody could put it away. Nobody could finish. We kind of had the same problem with people up front. After that, we had the 1-0 win over Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup second round. That was, again, a decent enough result and a decent enough performance, but we're still a bit... Things are not perfect up front, let's put it that way. Then, of course, we had the 2-0 loss about West Ham, which I'm border unhappy about. 2-0 win over Norwich. That was a decent result, especially as we didn't look great in the first half. We literally managed to poke one away before the end, but I have obviously been working on the tactics and stuff like that. I initially walked in using the same sort of tactics I was using with Oldham, or close to, but I've had to make some further adjustments, we'll say. Anyway, that was the Norwich game, and we drew 1-1 with Southampton, which was unfortunate, but then we just got hammered by Tottenham in the Cup. Up until the first 22 minutes, we didn't look half bad. But, we just got destroyed. There was no other way of looking at it, which is fine. It's games like that highlight sort of weaknesses in the team. So, there are a few of those. But today's game is against Villa again, this time in the league, not in the Cup, and we are away. I'm also quite glad I didn't come and film the Carabao Cup third round, because that was my original plan, but I'm glad I didn't do that now after that result. We'll take a quick look at the tactics. Obviously, this is a formation I started off with. I've actually been playing around with these top three, and I found working two inside forwards with a supporting striker rather than an attacking striker seems to be doing all right, and Keane isn't doing too bad with it. But the problem with Keane is he's been a bit... Well, he's had a good start, I suppose, but he seems a bit hit and miss, if you know what I mean. For example, he only got a 6.6 against Southampton and a 6.6 against West Ham. But it's like every other game's a good game. But not every game's a good game. But he's starting to show some progress, and he is only 19, so it's early days yet. But I fancy his chances. He does score some very nice goals, so I'm very happy with that. What else? That's pretty much it, really, other than what I didn't talk to you about, actually, Yerry Mina. I've had to have a word with him. He's not been playing great. And again, I think this is part of Oldham's problem here. We could do... Oldham. See what I did? Everton's problem here. We need a bit more quality in central defence, a bit more strength. Could do with some backup at left back. We've got a couple of injuries at the moment, which is not ideal. Where are we? Yeah, backup goalkeeper's injured, but that's not too much of an issue because we've got another one. But Coleman's injured. He's a right back. And a decent one at that. But, yeah, he's not had a great start to the season. He's now injured. So, again, there's a player that, for me, should be a backup, not a first choice. And at the moment, Sidibe is our first choice right back. And he's all right. He's doing well. But he's still not particularly standout. So, bearing in mind that I'm relying on my fullbacks, or in fact wingbacks as I'm playing them, for support and going forward, I need better players than that there. So yeah, it's kind of a back four issue, like I say. Keane's fantastic. I can't fault him at all. He's been doing really well. Yeah, not unhappy with his performances at all. He's been great. But like I say, we just need stronger players. So that's what's been happening. In terms of transfers, actually, I haven't bought anybody. as such. I've got one player coming in, but obviously these players were brought in by the previous manager. So you've got Lossie from Huddersfield, Iwobi from Arsenal. He has been quite handy. I'll not lie to you. Well, there you go. Look, 6 starts, 1 goal, 1 assist. He's not missed a game, and yeah, he's doing all right. Again, a younger player, but not too far off his full potential. But I think he'll be doing quite well for us. McAllister from Dungannon, Delph from Man City. He's been doing very well in central midfield. That's the thing. We're all right for central midfielders. We're quite strong in central midfield. But, Jean-Philippe Gabanin. Yeah, that's right, Gabanin. He's done all right. He's having a bit of a decline now on his physicals, and I'm unsure why. And I don't tend to play him as a defensive midfielder. He plays as a central midfielder as well. So it is what it is. Keane, of course, we've already talked about. Gomez has been stunning. Very, very happy with him. He's had a really good start to the season. He's on a bit of a decline. Let's have a word with him about that while we're here. I'm very disappointed with your lack of overall development. I have got a point. You are right. That's good. So, yeah, Gomez has been fabulous. Very, very happy with him. And then there's Sidibe, who, of course, we already talked about. He's pretty good, too. It's not showing the only player I've bought, I guess because he's not technically arrived yet. There we go. Let's go back. Let's finish off with the ones that are going out. Most of these were done by whomever. Vlasic went to Moscow. Onyekuro went to Monaco. Neves went to Reading. How is Neves doing? Oh dear. He's not the Neves I thought he was. Or he's not anyway. Anthony Robinson to Wigan for 2 million. Oh, Lookman, there we go. Went to Leipzig. I feel that was a mistake getting rid of Lookman. I'm going to try and bring him back. James McCarthy, Crystal Palace. Idrissa Gueye went to Paris SG. The Senegalese central midfielder. He's doing okay for them, I guess. He's not necessarily going nuts. A lot of loans out. And then there's the ones that I've sold. These are me. I got rid of Banningine. He just wasn't up to snuff, as it were. Again, one of my few defensive midfielders, though, which is a bit of an issue, because I could do with a couple of those. I like to be able to play defensive midfielders behind. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Tells you how much money you spent against how much you recouped. Niasse, we got rid of as well, as you can see. Just not up to snuff. He's at Dynamo Kiev. And Morgan Schneiderlin, he actually went on loan, but we're getting 300 grand a month for him. Again, good player, but they kept coming and they kept coming and kept making good offers. So I said, you know what, I'm going to take it. And that's why, because he's a good player, but like I say, we've got some good options in central midfield. But yeah, in terms of this one transfer that I made, let's have a look at the transfer center. There he is, Jonathan Panzo, the 18-year-old. He is coming in from AS Monaco, but he's not coming in until, well, almost the start of next season, which is fine. He's a youngster. And the reason why I brought him in, I know he doesn't look all that hot right now, but he's been a stellar player for me in FM19. So we're often sort of influenced by these. And obviously I picked him up when he was in his early 20s, I guess, for Oldham. He was one of the first sort of top-rated players I bought at Oldham, and he is still sort of one of the major first choices there, sort of 3 seasons into the Premiership. So obviously he was at Premiership level when I bought him. This young man, who is currently with Bruges, as I say, he's got some development to do, but I'd like him to do it at Everton. He is consistent, he is decent, and like I say, he is my Leighton Baines replacement, ultimately. And as I say, he has played very, very well in FM19, so I'm hoping he can do the same for us in FM20. So yeah, that's really all there is to say on that. I've talked through the squad. I know what I'm doing. I know the players I want to get rid of. It's not an age problem here as such. Let's have a quick look, actually, at the main squad. Yeah, it's not too bad. They seemed a bit old, comparatively speaking, but that's actually not too bad. But as you can see, Our older players are on their way out. They're all borderline first team. Walcott's actually not done too bad, but even he is not claiming. He did better in pre-season, to be fair, but even he is not able to claim a first place spot. He's more like a backup player at this point, which is one of those things. So yeah, I guess the only thing now is to go against Villa. A couple of things I wanted to say, actually. I want to show you this quickly, but before then, I apologise for the bad lighting. We're just not in the best position today, but that's fine. Yeah, what I wanted to show you, actually, was the league. I mean, obviously, the top few, understanding, Liverpool top. They're doing all right. They haven't lost a game this season. City in second. They had a surprise loss against Liverpool. It was quite surprising. United, they're doing all right. Wolves are up in fourth. Wolves are in fourth. I mean, I know it's only 6 games in, but still. And then you got Watford and Arsenal make up the top 6. But the interesting part is the bottom. Look who's in 17th. Look who's in 12th. Look who's in 3rd. Do you know what I mean? I feel like Chelsea should not be in 17th at this point. Poor old Chelsea. Okay, well, they got players who are doing all right. Again, there's quite a... They've got some older players at the front there, but no, I don't know. I don't know why they're doing so bad. I don't know what the deal is. But you don't expect after 6 games for Chelsea to be in 17th and not to have won a game yet. So, don't know what that means. Really don't. Okay, so I had to shrink my fat head down yet again just to make sure there's enough room to get Mr. Heaton on the screen. But anyway, it is Aston Villa against Everton. Everton, of course, away. In goal, it is Pickford, a back four of Dean, Keane, Mina, and Holgate. And I had to look at how to say his name because I kept calling him Digney, which is not right, is it? It's Dean. It's Lucas Dean. He's only played 1 game this season. Unfortunately, got injured, so it's nice to get him back. I mean, he was storming in pre-season, so he's not quite 100% fit, but he is fit enough to start, so that's what we will have. Central midfield, Delph and Gomez. Left wing, Bernard. He's actually come back after being injured as well. He had a few knocks. So, yeah. He's not been stellar. He was all right in pre-season, but he's not been stellar in his appearances yet in the league. But it's early days yet. This might be the one. Sigurdsson, central attacking midfield. Right wing, Iwobi. And up front, it is Keane, who is our top goal scorer on 3 goals. But that's fine. So yeah, I fancy our chances against Villa because we beat them in the Cup, but then they'll be looking for revenge now. So, assertively, let's give the performance they're expecting. Pick up where you left off for Alex Iwobi because, of course, his last game was pretty good. Tunnel interview. Both teams come into this one in a spell of poor form. Is this therefore a good opportunity to step up and arrest your recent struggles? Passionately. There you go. Find our focus and turn our form around. Siggy takes the captain's armband today. What do you see in him? He's a natural choice. He's brilliant. Gomez is fit enough to full duration match. Yeah. He's ready to start and we'll see how it goes. I think he'll be fine. We do have some replacements for him. We've left Sidibe out. We looked him out because we rotated. That was all. So we'll choose about the 11 players. Holgate comes into the team. What's the thinking behind that? He's a good player. And he needs match practice. Complete faith in... Yeah, you go. He can do a job. So there are more options in there. Oh, this is the other thing as well. We don't get our kickoff. There we go. I'm pausing it. We don't get our kickoff when it comes to highlights. It is a Villa kickoff. Villa in the claret and blue, and Everton, and I nearly said Oldham again, in the all blue. Wesley with the kickoff. All right. Oh, Villa are coming forward. Oh, Dean got on that one. Bernard, Keane. Finds Bernard again. Oh no, it's Dean. Dean with the cross into the middle. Oh, cleared. Grealish now on the counter attack. Wesley picks a ball up. Bowen. He's been dispossessed. Well, this is quite exciting. I'm going to put us on positive because There we go. Bernard got in the way of that one. Throw in from Villa. Ooh, gets into the box, but it's cleared by Keane. Long ball forward to Engels. Douglas, McGinn. Again, Villa are just all over us. I'm going to go to cautious before they score. Oh, goodness, great save there from Pickford. Told you they'd want us to demand more. They'd want revenge. Corner for Villa. Grealish to take it. Curls one in. Trezeguet. Oh, Holgate. Well done. Still a Villa throw-in. Oh, I'm gonna leave that as is. Throw in for Villa. Mings. Oh well. Free kick because somebody nobbled Iwobi. Mina to take it. Gomez. Back to the keeper. Pickford. Long distribution but picked up by Villa. McGinn. Gates. Oh. Target. Did I call him Trezeguet earlier? Is there a Trezeguet on the Villa side? I'm going to have to now look. Oh, there is. There is a Trezeguet up front. Sigurdsson, Iwobi, Holgate. Yeah, that's not great communication between them two. Holgate, cross. Oh, he was offside. Come on, Everton. Mings with the free kick for Villa. I'm watching the whole thing. You see, this is the other problem I've had as well. I've been watching all of my games and not getting very far because I'm enjoying the new match engine. I'm enjoying the flow. Bowen with the cross. Only as far as Gomez. Dean. Gomez. Dean and Gomez. Dean. Keane and Gomez. All right, out the whole gate. Come on, let's push forward, boys. There's a lot of hoof in it. A lot of long passes that don't always make it. What do I do about that? Well, we're already on shorter passing. Let's try running at defence so we can cover a bit more ground. Go on. Throw in for Villa. Gilbert. Engels. Mings. Oh, Mings with the pass back. Louise. For Villa. Oh, nicely dealt with there by Dean. Pickford with the clearance. Oh, Dean. Bernard and Dean. We are strongest on the left, there's no question, especially when they are both playing. I'm not going to... Trezeguet on the ball for Villa. Brings in Bowen. This Bowen's been tasty. I'm going to have to scout him. Gilbert for Villa. I got to go on to key highlights or we'll be here all day. I'm loving this too much. I do. I really like it. Okay. Oh, Sigurdsson with a free kick. Oh, Mina nearly gone on it. I told you I had a word with Mina about his performances, so I'm expecting him to put in a stellar one today. Grealish with a corner for Villa. Oh, it's a goal kick to Everton. Well, we've had 4 shots, but only 1 on target. Come on, Villa. What am I saying? Come on, Everton. Dean. Grealish now for Villa. Gilbert. Cleared by Holgate. Yeah, we're not keeping hold of the ball. I'm going to go defensive because cautious ain't cutting the mustard. That was a bit wide. Cross in there, but you know what? Let's go the other way. Let's go attacking and just see. Delph's anxious. Don't be anxious, old son. Get creative. Villa. Oh, Holgate. Dispossesses Villa. Siggy out wide to Bernard. Bernard across. Iwobi. Oh, Keane. Looking for an opening. Holgate. No. Delph. Oh, well saved. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was exciting. That's the closest we've been to scoring a goal, I would say, thus far. I mean, we're 8 games in with only 1 shot on target. 8 goals with only 1 shot on target. Coming up to half-time. And Villa, certainly as far as the highlights are concerned, seem to be doing all the attacking. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have us be a little bit more defensive, aggressively defensive. Oh, Stevenson. Bernard now. On the run forward, puts it wide for Iwobi. Cross. Bernard off the post. Come on, boys. Iwobi. Gomez. Looking to create another opportunity. Dean. He's being pressed. Delph. Gomez. Back to Dean. Dean with the cross in. Oh, Iwobi just put it wide. Good effort. Feel like we're at half time. Well, it is disappointing, but we're not doing as bad as we could be. Let's go on. I'm not happy. Let us see who we can change in and out here. Keane is not enjoying his false nine on this occasion, and yet he loved it last time. Let's bring in Senk. I know you're saying Walcott's the first choice, but he's a better choice for Iwobi if he has any problems. Poor old Gilfie, sorry. Sigurdsson is not having a great game. I think morale overall has taken a bit of a drop, especially after that Villa game. Spring on Davies. And what we're also going to do is we're going to put Davies in defensive midfield. Like so. And we're going to put Gomez on. You know what? On attack. There we go. So we've just changed our formation up a wee bit. This has worked just fine for me before. Who else needs to go? Well, Holgate's not having the strongest of games. I could bring on Martina, but we might wait a wee bit. And of course, Iwobi's fine. It was Delph who's not having the best time ever. We'll leave it at that for now. It's 2 substitutions at the start of the second half. I'm going to go full match for the start of the second half again. I just want to see how we feel. Oh, this looks like an a Villa situation. Oh no, nothing happened. It was fine. I thought that was some sort of corner. Gilbert was offside. Pickford with the goal kick. Holgate coming forward for Everton. Iwobi. Gomez. Delph now. Puts it out wide for Bernard. Bernard. Looking to make space. Throw in for Everton. Dean to Tosin. Dean dispossessed by Grealish. Dean with the throw in. Again. Tosin again. This time to Davies. Everton trying to make space. Dean. Oh, I thought he had an opportunity there. Davies with a cross. Luiz now on the counter-attack for Villa. Oh, Bowen's there. Bowen. Oh, he just... Well, I did go get stuck in. That's what happens. You give away penalties. And that's a yellow card for Keane. Bowen now to take the penalty for Villa. Go on, Pickford. Oh, well. 1-0 to Aston Villa. Jared Bowen. That's only his second goal of the season. I do want to scout this young man because he does look... Oh, no, he doesn't. Never mind. Forget me. Come on, Everton. So we're down to 11th now. I'm going to demand more. Holgate coming forward for Everton. Holgate still coming forward to Everton. Finds Iwobi. Senk puts it wide. I've noticed there are more shots that go wide than they used to, and some of them are like really, really close. So in fact, somebody got in the way of that. Corner. Cleared. Oh, and Iwobi just upended Grealish. All right, well, yeah. Sorry, I was going to go on to key highlights again. Because again, we will be here all day. I love watching these games. I need to have a look into the tactics because the fact that we're only getting 1 shot out of 11 on target, I need to have... I mean, look how fed up they are. Show some passion, maybe? I wouldn't mind coming away from this with a point. Oh, we had another shot on target. Pickford. I haven't looked at my analyses. Let's just make sure, yeah. I'll play for set pieces. Iwobi. Bernard. Bernard goes past his man 1-on-1. It was a bit of a weak finish there, unfortunately, from Bernard. Keane has been booked, so we'll get him to ease off tackles. Mina. Lucas Dean and Andre Gomez. All right, who have we got? I don't want to bring off Gomez, even though he is knackered. Tom Davis is knackered, like, really badly. And there's nobody really to bring on for him. Let's bring on Marta. Do it that way. Okay, Villa still coming forward. Idrissi. Mina now for Everton. Pickford. Finds Sanctoson. Davies over the top. It's Iwobi. Oh. I really thought that was it. Engels, ball forward for Villa. Grealish. Oh. Martina. Gomez. Iwobi. Sanctoson equalises. Oh. Well done, boys. I don't know why it's telling me I should be subbing Lucas Dean or Gomez. I don't think I got any subs left, but lovely. Oh, was it offside? It was. Cock. Damn it. Sanctoson's goal, and it was a good one too. Show some passion, will ya? Come on, boys. We've proved we can score a goal now. Well done, Holgate. Holgate with the counter-attack. On a run forward. I'm not sure what that was. I don't think that can be called a finish. 19 shots, 4 on target. Pickford again. Starting at the back. Come on, Everton. Holgate on a run forward. Lovely long ball. Bernard. Oh, Iwobi. Oh, and he puts it over. Oh, no, it is a corner. Somebody got in the way. Dean. Iwobi. Oh, Gomez has a go, but it's cleared. I feel like we should be doing so much better. Show some passion. Come on. It's over. Full time. Aston Villa 1. Everton 0. 21 shots, but only 5 on target. I know Iwobi. Well, his game just fell apart, didn't it? Bless him. He was doing so well. Not pleased. Not happy. Should have been 1-1 at best. Putting the result aside, no, it wasn't. Aggressively, I am not happy with the result. I think I need to have a bit of a team talk as well, because look how bad morale is. Oh, my. Yeah, so that's kind of the Everton story at the moment. Made to rue missed chances. That'll be their epitaph, or mine if I get sacked. If we go back. Still getting a C+ in the manager performance. But yeah, that was not great. And like I say, if you look at where we are mid-table, that's fine. But 2, 2 and 3, we're not scoring goals. And that's 2 losses in a row, which I really don't like. Next game up will be against Chelsea. How did Chelsea do today? That I am curious about because, of course, Chelsea... oh, yeah. Not worried about that. Yeah, so Chelsea. Let's have a go. Let's go for the leagues in focus. There we go. How did Chelsea do? Oh, well, given where they are, they can't have... They either didn't play... They didn't play. They only played 6 games. So they didn't play. That's fine. We are up against them next. I'm not going to come back for that game, but I'm curious to see how it plays out. But like I say, I don't know if I need to play around with these tactics or not, but we're just not strong enough defensively. We're just not strong enough. We're letting people through. I don't think Pickford's the issue. I really do think it's the central defence. Gomez doesn't really like being on defence as a DLP. I kind of feel like I'd like to play him as an advanced playmaker, but we do have Siggy, who is playing attacking midfielder. I'm finding the attacking midfielder slightly more effective than the advanced playmaker in that role thus far. Not that you'd believe it from recent results, but nevertheless, that's my belief. Well, if we look at the second set of tactics, which is like this, we were playing Keane as a deep lying forward, and prior to him being a false 9, he was playing a deep lying forward. I need to play around. That's the truth. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more Football Manager videos. Thank you very much for watching.
We're forever